am going to use abundance this month. It is a really great new moon, the Aries New Moon. It's a fiery sign. Get some oils, relax into your seat or your bath or wherever you are. Have a journal nearby. Just going to tell you a little bit about this moon and the affirmation I chose for this month. I am beginning a new and exciting path. So just think about that affirmation and see where you feel that in your body. I am beginning a new and exciting path. What are your initial sensations with that affirmation? And then we'll go through the practice. You may be feeling at this time of year like this fiery energy may be intense. It could be like high anxiety, restlessness. Maybe some of your fears and doubts are popping up. Uncertainty. And there may be some really groundbreaking events or ideas coming through, which could feel like the ground is shaking beneath you, like groundbreaking. So you may be feeling a lot of creative ideas, tons of things, but not really having the energy or the motivation to actually get them started yet. So like initiation isn't there yet, but lots of creative ideas, if that makes sense. So think of it as like you're budding, like it's a budding season, just like in the Northern Hemisphere right now, we're having lots of budding or shoots. Okay, so think of it as you're budding right now. You've provided all this nourishment to yourself, to the ideas, to whatever projects, lots of coming off of lots of dormancy in the winter, like that hibernation, like these ideas and things have been settling. Now you're in this budding season. So you've nourished, and there's this like, when you think of a bud, there's like potential, the word potential, potential for blossoming when the timing is right. Okay. So for our practice, just keep that all in mind. Now we're going to do our practice. So sitting comfortably or laying, I would love for you to sit because I have a movement for this one. So sitting comfortably, closing the eyes, relaxing into your chair, grounding those feet, taking a few really deep breaths. Feeling the chair supporting you, feeling the energy drop lower and lower into the lower belly. Taking anything else that you're thinking about, anything you have to do, just collecting all of that, putting it next to you. We'll get back to that later. Noticing the rise and fall of your chest. Releasing any tension in the shoulders. Resting the hands on the lap. Feeling the different parts of the body touching your chair. Sighing out just a few times to release and drop even further. That breath of fire. Yeah, so just like inhaling and exhaling with the sound a few times. One more. keeping the eyes closed. I want you to imagine that you are a bud. Imagine your bud. You can even drop the head, the chin to chest, rounding over, rounding the shoulders, breathing into the back, rounding it. You're in this bud where it's kind of waiting, maybe impatient, but you're accepting this place of nourishment, love. You've provided sunshine. Exhale all the air out, rounding further. Then as you inhale, slowly opening the chest, arching back, raising the head up. Deep inhale. This is the blossom. Maybe there's an expansion energy, a feeling of blossoming, not budding. Potential, expansion, freedom, purpose. Another big inhale here, and then exhale. We're going to do this a few times, contracting into that bud, that waiting period, that nourishing period. Can you just be here in the contraction, in the budding, exhaling all the air, and then inhaling, expanding, shining the heart, blossoming, feeling potential and freedom. And on your own breath, exhaling now, one breath all the way out, contracting. And inhaling, expanding. A couple more times. And maybe on your expansion, you want to get the arms involved. Leaning back, really blossoming your full potential. And on the exhale, getting all the stagnant energy out. All the stagnant air, old air. Inhale the new energized air. Expanding. And one more on your own time. And after your next inhale, just coming back to that resting seated position, closing your eyes, noticing the sensations in your body. Do you have tingling, pulsing, lightheadedness, any tension? Really scanning from the toes, through the legs, through the belly and the chest, noticing your arms, bringing awareness to the head, the face, the scalp. Just being with this energy for a bit. And I'm going to read a quote. And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. Aeneas Nin. Feel this quote. I'll read it one more time. And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. With the sound of the bell, opening the eyes, and I will give you the journal questions for setting your intentions for this new moon cycle. and this growth season. So this 90 days of spring, this growing season. The first question is, what helps you to feel nourished in your soul's purpose or in that budding? What are you going to nourish yourself? What helps you feel nourished? And pause the video if you want to do the writing. Number 2, what motivates you to take steps towards blossoming when you feel scared or uncertain? I will type these out as well. So pausing if you'd like to do the journaling. And the third question, how do you respond to pressure? What gives you courage to expand your inner strength and continue to blossom? I look forward to reading everybody's comments, journals. Tell me how it felt to do the budding and the blossoming, contracting and expanding. I really look forward to hearing all about your blossoming. Have a great month, everybody, and lunar cycle, and I will see you next time.